On this episode of Motorvate's Do-It-Yourself Garage, we are going to bolt on a Stillen Cat-Back exhaust. To put on the Stillen Y pipe, we take off the factory metal gasket, which is right here. Stillen gives us these other gaskets to use, which is fine. However, what I like to do is take some high temperature anti-seize compound and put it on the threads. Again, I live in the salt belt, and anything I can do to make my life a little bit easier when it comes to working on exhausts, I'm all for. Now, a lot of this does burn away, but I figure it's got to do something. It's better than nothing. This stuff here is good for almost like 1,000 degrees, so it should help. So we put on our gasket here like this. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And slide it on. Then what I also do, I have a piece of wood here to hold this. Now I'm going to be reusing the factory nuts. I believe they're stainless steel to some degree, so they should resist corroding in the heat. My car is a 2011. So after 5 years, these nuts I was able to get off, and they are in good shape. So we'll get that on there. Now, we are not to snug these up just yet. We need to have them loose, because once everything is lined up properly, then we snug everything up. So, white pipe is on. Next up is the mid pipe. Okay. And get that there, and now you probably aren't going to be able to see this. Right here, we're gonna, there we are, get that into position, pull that in. Okay, so I'll just tighten this up just a little bit. I don't need that any longer. I'll tighten this one a little bit more. And again, I'm just taking up the free play. Okay, so we still got lots of play there. That's good. So I got some WD-40 on the exhaust hangers. So now we've learned from the other side, we do this side first. We do the back first. So we'll get it up into position, slide it in, and we can get that on there. And the next step, get it into that hanger here. And there we go. Exhaust is on. Well, we're in the home stretch. The factory exhaust is off. We've got the Stillen exhaust on, but nothing is tightened. We're going to start to tighten it at the front by the catalytic converters where the white pipe begins. Then we're going to tighten it at the end of the white pipe where the center pipe begins. And then we're going to be putting clamps to where the mufflers connect to the rear of the mid pipe. As we're doing all this, we're going to make sure everything is straight and true and exactly as we want, as well as making sure it's not touching a sway bar or underbody or anything like that. We need to have a fair amount of clearance around any exhaust component because they can get really, really hot and we don't want to be melting anything. So that's the next step, and that's it for today. Tomorrow, we're going to do the test drive.